When you want to add just one more color to your balloon column, this is the design you need, a 5-color balloon spiral column. You'll need an electric balloon inflator as well as a balloon sizer box to make this column. Inflate two 11-inch balloons at the same time, making sure you're using 2 different colors out of our set of 5. Once they're nearly full, then you're going to use the sizer box to size them to 8 inches in diameter. Gently press your balloon against the 8-inch hole and slowly let air out until they just fit through. Size both balloons to 8 inches in diameter, and then we're going to tie them into a pair by wrapping the nozzles around twice and tying them in a knot. It's important though that we tie these knots at the very ends of the nozzles because we need there to be some space between the balloons so that the set of 5 will lay flat once we add it to the stand. Make another 8-inch pair in the exact same way, but use 2 more of your colors before inflating the 5th balloon as a single balloon. Once you have it sized to 8 inches in diameter, take the nozzle of the single balloon and wrap it around the nozzles of one of the pairs. Then take the nozzle of the single balloon and tie it in a knot to one of the nozzles that's already in the pair. This will create a trio of balloons. Now take that trio and the other pair that we made earlier and join them together so that the nozzles all touch in the center. Then twist one balloon from the pair around one of the balloons of the trio, and this will join them all together in a set of 5. Repeat these steps until you have 10 of these sets of 5 balloons. I'll be attaching my balloons to a 5-foot tall balloon stand, giving my column a finished height of 7 feet tall. The key to making a 5-color spiral column is flattening out your set of 5 balloons and arranging the balloon colors in the exact same pattern for every set of 5 balloons before we add it to the column. Once you've decided on what you want that color pattern to be and you've arranged the balloons in that way, it's time to slip the set of 5 onto the balloon stand so that the nozzles of that set of 5 is touching the balloon stand pole. Then take the 2 balloons with the pole in between them and twist them around each other twice. It's important that you twist them twice as that will put the balloons back in their original positions. Now I'm going to add the second set of balloons on top of the column. And when I'm arranging these balloons, it's critical that I keep them in the same order as that first set of balloons on the stand. If these happen to get flipped upside down, even though the balloons next to each other are the correct colors, they'll be in the wrong order. Once you have the balloons in the correct order, slip this set of 5 onto the stand and then twist the 2 balloons with the pole in between them around each other again. And then nestle this set of 5 so that one balloon of this set sits between 2 balloons of the set below it. The colors of this second set need to be sitting just to the left of the same color balloon in the set below it. If you're looking down on the balloons, this will look like you've rotated the second set clockwise 1 position. Give the balloons a gentle press downwards to make sure they're sitting nice and level. And if you need a bit more instruction to walk you through this project, I have a set of written plans available linked in the description box below, as well as other resources to help you in your balloon journey. I'm going to continue adding sets of 5 balloons onto the sand in the exact same way, making sure that I'm always checking the color arrangement before I put it on the stand, and then double checking my work once it's placed. I'm using a 5-foot stand for this column, but you could use any size stand you like or even an arch frame. The important thing that you need to know is that you need 2 sets of 5 balloons for every 1 foot of pole you want to cover. With that knowledge, you can take this fun design and put it on any size stand or arch you'd like to use. Once you get to the 10th set of 5 balloons, there may not be much of the balloon stand left, and so I find that it's helpful that when I add that final set of 5, if I set the palm of my hand on top of the balloon stand while I twist those final 2 balloons around each other, the balloons are less likely to pop off the top of the stand. If this last set of balloons is too close to the end of the stand and they just keep coming off after you remove your hand, you can always take one of the nozzles of this last set and tie it to the nozzles of the set below it to keep it in place. To top off this column, you can either use a 24 or 36-inch balloon. If you use a 24-inch balloon, it's going to be about the same diameter as the column below it. If you want something to bulb out a little past the column, you'll want to go with that 36-inch balloon. Once the balloon is inflated to nearly its full size, I'm going to press the balloon against the table and roll it around a bit to make sure it's nice and spherical. I'm going to tie the nozzle off in a knot, and then to that knot, I'm going to tie an empty 260 balloon. Wrap the 260 around the nozzle and tie it in a knot, making sure the 260 sits between the balloon and the knot that's tied in the nozzle. Tie that 260 one more time to create a double knot and leave the tail ends of this long, as that's how we'll attach the 24-inch balloon to the column. Nestle the nozzles of that 24-inch balloon into the center of that top set of 5 balloons in the column. Grab one of those 260 tails, pull it out of the column and wrap it in a figure 8 pattern around 2 of those 8-inch balloons. Do that a couple times, let the tail go, and it will disappear into the center of the column. Rotate the column around to the opposite side and then pull that second 260 tail out and repeat the process, making sure that the 2 balloons that we pick, one is from that topmost set of 5, and then the next balloon is actually down another set, keeping us from accidentally popping off that topmost set if we only attached it to that one. And now our 5-color column is ready to wow at its next event. If you enjoyed this project, you should check out this one. And until the next time, remember, stay creative, everybody.